I'm Zach Garrison. For Library 100, I attended the New Student Dialogue, How Prejudice Changes the World, which dealt mostly with prejudice among races and religion in America. To start off the program, um, the first thing we did was an icebreaker. Usually, I'm not a big fan of icebreakers, and I think they're a huge waste of time. Um, but surprisingly, this one was actually kind of enjoyable. It was a kind of a rock paper scissors type um, game, and I guess it helped loosen up everybody. I guess get to know each other a little bit before we started. Um, I think that the group did achieve dialogue. One of the first things that we discussed was the differences in comparing what a debate is, discussion, or dialogue. And a dialogue is pretty much a collaboration, accepting others' differences, and working together towards common understanding. This theme was apparent to begin the program because the two leaders or guys in charge of the dialogue, one was an atheist and the other one was a Christian, and they obviously had different views, but everybody got along and was accepting of the other's viewpoints and opinions on things. We did a few activities, all with different groups each time, which was good. We got to um, meet new people, and we discussed and compared our different views on things. Um, the first exercise that we did was the social identity wheel, as you can see right here. What that is it gave us things about our lives like race, socioeconomic class, gender, sexual orientation, age, first language, physical, emotional, developmental ability, and religion. And we had to take those things and um, we had to put them in kind of like a pie chart type thing and kind of show what or which aspects of our lives have the most impact on the decisions that we make, etc. The three biggest things for me were um, religion, age, and physical, emotional, and developmental ability. Religion, obviously, because that's how I try to live my life. Um, Age, because what comes to mind is you can't do a lot of things without being a certain age, so that obviously has a big impact on my life. And the other was physical and emotional ability. Uh, I play a lot of sports and lift, work out, whatever, and I mean I couldn't do a lot of that if I didn't have the physical ability. Um, the second exercise that we did was a little more brief, I guess you could say. Again, we got in a different group, and we came up with two different religions, and we compared them. My group did Christianity and Catholicism, and just kind of talked about the differences between those two religions or ways of life. As expected, there weren't many active voices. Usually, in every class that I've ever had, or that I've had so far in college, that people don't really contribute to discussions, or they just kind of sit there, and there's like one or two that actually do the talking, and that was the case here. Um, they were kind of hesitant about speaking, and one of the very first one of the very first activities we did was just to read. Um, I guess the kind of the rules for the dialogue for that night. Basically, to respect each other's opinions and whatever else. and we were supposed to do popcorn reading, so people would um, just pick up where the last person left off, and they were really hesitant about reading. I consider myself one of the more outspoken ones because, well, I'll admit the um, icebreaker did help a little with getting comfortable with everybody and I don't know, getting to know a few people in there. Um, so I mean, whenever I had something to say about a certain issue, I did speak up. But there was only a few of us that did do that. So the instructors were kind of pushing us to talk more, and it seemed like they're getting a little irritated with it actually. And I mean, I would too, but anyways, um, I'll admit that going into the dialogue, I saw it as another waste of time, because I mean, to me, I did the bridge, and I've already been in college a year, so I'm kind of used to the flow of college life, I guess. And to me, Library 100 really hasn't helped me out. It's just been another thing that I've had to worry about on top of my already busy schedule. Um, the alcohol EDU stuff. I mean, it was basically the same thing that we learned in the summer alcohol thing online. I mean, it was just kind of unnecessary to me, but I mean, that's just me. Um, the dialogue wasn't exactly what I thought it'd be either. I mean, it was rewarding. It did kind of open your. I mean, it kind of opened your eyes a little bit to, I don't know, other people's perspectives about certain situations, but at the same time, I mean, um, it wasn't really what I thought. That the instructors just kind of asked us kind of random questions, it seemed like, and it was like, since nobody really responded to anything or really talked, then it was just kind of like food for thought, I guess. Um, they would ask a question, we would just kind of sit there and just think about it, and if somebody had something to say, they would, but it wasn't really what I thought it'd be. Um, let's see. That basically sums up how I felt about it. But I mean, it was a good thing, but um, I would actually rather not have to do um, you know all these different workshops and stuff. I mean, maybe if I was a freshman, yeah, but since I've already been in college 1 year, I just don't think that these things are really necessary for me. But again, that's just my um, opinion and outlook on it. Alright, thank you.